Alright, hit it though. How do you make it do?
Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Do it again!
Is that the only one he's got?
Oh, there's others. Hang on.
There will be others. Air thrusting. Knuckle crunch, slow clap. Jazz it. Here we go. I'm choking on my lemonade.
Ba, ba, ba. Go! Do it!
Wasn't he doing it?
Yeah. With the drum. Oh, air synth. Shut up, Scott.
Maybe you should execute their trainer.
Maybe you should execute that trainer.
Yeah.
Is it air guitar, isn't it? I already did that.
So would you recommend I see Interstellar?
Bum, 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 bum. It's basically this.
See, so when he gets to the alien planet, this is what he does.
Yeah.
Matthew Mahogany gets out of the spaceship.
He runs to the aliens, and he goes, "I saw my daughter. I saw my daughter."
Does, in that film, what does Alfred actually do?
Oh, he sits around.
He's the man that builds the spaceship.
He talks about how we have to save Earth. Oh, Bruce. Ah.
So well, David, I'll load the coins up if you need them.
Yeah, get some Interstellar
Okay,
coins.
Interstellar coins. Here we go. I'll get this to you.
Well, you said load them up, but you already haven't loaded up.
But no more. I've sewn you up. I've set your bones, but I won't bury you.
That's the Batman.
I'll bury enough
It's Batman.
I'll bury
That's
enough
Batman.
members of the Wayne family. And then Matthew Mahogany says, "You'll leave me? You only see one end of your journey. Leaving is all I have to make you understand. You're not Batman anymore." This is from Interstellar. You're not Batman
You're not
anymore.
Batman anymore.
You'll have to find another way. You used to talk about finishing a life beyond that awful.
Yeah.
What if she, before she died, she wrote a letter saying she chose Harvey Dent over you? And what if, to spare your pain, I burned that man? I mean, what's his name in Interstellar? Bruce.
Oh, his name is Interstellar. Well, you've got IMDb open. Why don't you look it up?
Says, no, I don't. These are all from memory. There's that scene where they're on the launch pad and the rocket's
I don't think you've even seen
the rocket.
The Dark
is ready.
Knight.
No, I've seen it a few times.
What about The Dark Knight Rises?
I watched that on the plane.
Oh, did you like it?
It was alright, yeah.
No.
No, it's okay.
Just like Avengers 2 is, alright.
Matthew Mahogany is on the launch pad, ready to go to... What planet are they going to? Mars?
Yeah.
Remember when you left Gotham? Before all this, before Batman? You were gone 7 You were gone 7 years. 7 years I waited, hoping that you wouldn't come back. Every year I took a holiday. I went to Florence. There's this cafe on the banks of the Arno. Every fine evening I'd sit there and order Fernet.
Fernet Bonga.
I just fancy. I would look across the tables, and the gaming tables, and I'd see
Let's see David.
with a wife. At the gaming tables with a wife and maybe a couple of kids. You wouldn't say anything to me, and we'll normally hear. But we both know that you'd made it, that you were happy. I never wanted you to come back to Gotham. I always knew there was nothing here for you except pain and tragedy. And I always wanted something more than that for you. I still do. That's from Interstellar, everybody.
So, Scott, are you enjoying these shouting bits? Or is...
It must be like low gravity on this new
Yeah, I know. This new moon.
So what is this actual character in
What? In Interstellar?
what? We didn't
Cooper.
We didn't run out of planes and television sets. We ran out of food. That's not him? Oh, his name's Cooper.
That's the principal. Of the school.
Principal Skinner.
No.
So, hang on.
Say it ain't so, Scott.
Oh no. Where is he?
I saw my daughter.
Jessica Chastain's in this movie?
Look up some fucking True Detective
What does
quotes.
she play? A fuel pump?
Look up some True Detective quotes, Scotty.
Oh, hang on a minute.
What
I
did
don't
you
know
even
what
say
that
then?
means.
Was she a fuel pump?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Scotty?
Professor Brand. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay.
He's too fast!
Do not go gentle into that good night. That's not his quote, that's just from something.
Yeah, but he said it.
So as you were being hit by that taxi, I thought to myself, love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends time and space.
We must confront the reality, and then nothing in our social system can help us.
We're not meant to save them.
Now you need to tell me what your plan is to save the world.
We're not meant to save them. We're meant to leave it.
I feel like that's the wrong character
And
again.
this is the mission. This is the mission you were trained for. That's you.
I've got kids, Professor.
Then get out here and save them. We must reach far beyond our own lifespans. We must not think as individuals, but as a species.
Now, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We must confront the reality of interstellar travel. David, can you take selfies when you're an astronaut?
Neil deGrasse Tyson is in,
Cosmos.
No, he's... Well, at least there's
He's
a voice clip.
He's in some show that Mike David was complaining about the other day.
There's a voice clip of him in the Batman and Superman trailer. Batman vs Superman trailer, yeah.
Okay. No, he's got some show now called like Talking Space or whatever.
Talking space. This is right after space.
True
On
Detective.
AMC. It's an AMC venture.
True Detective quotes. Go, what? Come on, IMDb.
This actor cannot enter vehicles. Fuck this.
Can he take selfies?
Fuck this.
Can he access his phone?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
That's the only thing you can do.
Slide over here and give me. Well, so we should be reading out the quotes now. Okay.
That's so wrong.
We must confront the reality, David. Nothing is in our solar system can save us. And now you're Matthew Mahogany and you go, I saw my daughter.
I saw my daughter.
Rust, just for once when we're driving together, can you not talk about people like that? These are good people. They believe in their God, Rust.
You know,
Marty.
fuck is... Yeah, Marty, you know, Marty, everyone here is so caught up in, fucking... Get rid of the phone!
And their obesity.
And no propensity for obesity.
Detective Rust
Okay,
character.
Yeah, where are the quotes?
Detective Rust character Cole?
Rust character call.
Okay, this top one here is pretty good, Matthew Mahogany. Hang on, make it bigger so you can see it from over there.
I'd consider myself a realist, alright? But in philosophical terms, I'd become a pessimist. I think human consciousness is a tragic misstep in evolution. We became too self-aware. Nature created an aspect of nature separate from itself. We are creatures that should not exist by natural law. We are things that labor under the illusion of having a self. That accretion of sensory experience and feelings, programmed with total assurance
Yeah,
that
get
we
the
are
selfie.
each somebody, when in fact everybody's nobody.
Here it is.
I think the honorable thing for our species to do is deny our programming. Stop reproducing, walk hand in hand into extinction. One last midnight. Brothers and sisters opting out of a raw deal. Now, do you mind me turning this beer can into a little man while you're talking to me?
Oh man.
Where's Marty Hunt?
I
You're
had-
gonna do Marty.
I had no idea he was so pissed off in Interstellar.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of issues.
So what does Marty say?
Oh, yeah, hang on.
There's all kinds of ghettos in the world.
It's all one ghetto, man. Giant gutter in outer space.
See? Interstellar.
Interstellar. It's all Rust.
So well, yeah, these are all Rust quotes.
Okay, go to the one with Marty in it. Yeah, there you go.
Can I ask you something? You're a Christian, yeah?
No.
Well, what do you got the cross for?
It's a form of meditation.
How's that?
I contemplate the moment in the garden. The idea of allowing your own crucifixion. Look, I consider myself a realist, alright? But in philosophical terms, I'm what you call a pessimist.
Oh, okay. What's that mean?
It means I'm bad at parties.
Let me tell you, you ain't great outside of parties, is it?
Let me tell you, you ain't great outside of parties either.
So what's the point of getting out of bed in the morning?
What? I tell myself I bear witness. But what the fuck? He really does just go off on tangents while Marty's trying to talk to him. But the real answer is that I'm obviously not programmed, and I lack a constitution for suicide.
Oh, wow, there's lots of quotes.
There's lots of quotes in this show. It went for 10 episodes. And it's all quotes. Ah!
Oh, you like this one? Transference of fear and self-loathing.
Transfers fear and self-loathing to an authoritarian vessel. It's catharsis. He absorbs their dread with his narrative. Because of this, he's effective in proportion to the amount of certainty he can project. Certain linguistic anthropologists think that religion is a natural virus, language virus that rewrites pathways in the brain, dulls critical thinking.
Which one's that tab? Oh, which one?
No, yeah.
Okay, read another one.
Well, you got the next line.
Well,
I don't use
$10 words as much as you, but for a guy who sees no point in existence, you sure fret about it an awful lot. And you still sound panicked. Sorry.
At least I'm not racing to a red line.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's wrong?
Our incredible impersonation.
I mean, we should be doing a radio play.
Of true detectives are Detective Martin Hart and Detective
We should be
Russell
doing a radio
Cole. I
play.
know, we should be just reading this
Ah!
Shit, man, look, I've noticed you had a tendency toward myopia, tunnel vision, close investigations, vision skews, twist evidence. You're obsessive.
You're obsessive too, just not about the job.
Not me, brother. I keep things even, separate. Like the way I can have just one beer without needing 20.
People incapable of guilt usually do have
This is the best. Well, why aren't other people doing this?
What? Radio plays?
Yeah, no, just sitting here and reading quotes from
Oh, yeah, why isn't this popular on YouTube? I don't know.
reading quotes from Interstellar. You dropped Jen at home?
That's Maggie.
Oh, wow, okay. Okay.
That's Maggie Hart.
I mean, can you imagine if people didn't believe what things they get up to?
Exact same thing they do now, just out in the open.
Bullshit. It'd be a fucking freak show of murder and debauchery, and you know it.
If the only thing keeping a person decent is the expectation of divine reward, then, brother, that person is a piece of shit. And I'd like to get as many of them out in the open as possible.
Well, I guess your judgment is infallible, piece of shit wise. You think that notebook is a stone tablet?
What's to say about life? You gotta get together, tell stories that violate every law in the universe just to get through the goddamn day? Nah. What's that say about your reality, Marty?
There's no more quotes.
Okay, well, that's the end of that scene.
Okay, I think you'll like this little block here the most of it. Start with this one.
What do you think the average IQ of this group is, huh?
Can you see Texas up there on your high horse? What do you know about these people?
Just observation and deduction. See, I was being too loud before. I think you're quieting it down a bit.
Yeah, we're quiet at the keep everything.
I see a propensity for obesity, poverty, a yen of fairy tales. Folks putting what bucks they do have into a little... Sorry, I turned into fucking Timothy the Elephant for a second there.
It was justified.
Folks turning what bucks they do have into a little wicker basket being passed around. I think it's just... I can't get Timothy the Elephant out of my head now.
I can't either. It's difficult when he's all
Not
shirtless.
everybody wants to sit alone in an empty room beating off to murder manuals. And that is justified in a nutshell. Yeah, well, if the common good's got to make up for fairy tales, then it's not good for anybody.
That's not the bit you were reading.
I know, I skipped ahead.
Oh. I think it's safe to say nobody's... Oh, okay. Nobody... That's terrible. Nobody is going to be splitting the atom.
Nobody
See
here is
that?
going to be splitting the atom, Marty.
Your fucking attitude. Not everybody wants to sit alone in an empty room beating out the murder manuals. Some folks enjoy community. Common good.
Yeah, well, if the common good's got to make up fairy tales, I can't get Timothy the Elephant out of my fucking head.
Is it all that shirtless Timothy the Elephant that I made that guy send you? Or is it...
Yeah, maybe. One of the pictures wasn't even Timothy the Elephant, it was just some guy.
Give your love to a cowboy man.
I've got fucking, I can't remember his character name in Justified. What's his character name in Justified?
Huel?
No. Timothy the Elephant is,
Oh, shit. He's got some fucking name.
It's Justified. My name's, Boyd, no, not Boyd Crowder. Sheriff Deputy Marshal Raylan Givens. There you go.
That's his name.
I'm Deputy Marshal Raylan Givens.
Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand.
Boyd, you gotta come with me.
Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously
Fucking...
perceive.
Dude, I will beat you here in the streets.
Is this his character?
What? Brand? No, it's not Brand!
Oh, well then, hang on, wait a minute. Michael Caine.
Brand's probably fucking Matt Damon.
Russell Brand? Anne Hathaway.
It would help if you've
So
seen
I'm
the film.
reading out.
You're reading out Anne Hathaway's lines. As Michael Caine.
No. We didn't run out of planes and television sets.
I probably should just stop the GTA and just put it on full screen. Because this really is all about us.
Well, what you should have done was just put up a picture of Matthew Mahogany while we were doing all those quotes.
Alright, hang on.